Hello and welcome. The topic before us today is structure and functions of cellular organelles. We will be exploring the building blocks of eukaryotic cells. How do we define cellular organelles? They can be defined as specialized subunits within a cell, with each organelle performing a specific function to maintain cellular health and activity. Cellular organelles can be categorized into membrane-bound organelles and non-membrane-bound organelles. Now, the objective of this study is to help us understand the structure and the role of major organelles in eukaryotic cells. The nucleus, in terms of its structure, has double membrane. These membranes envelop the nuclear pores. The nucleus contains nucleoplasm, chromatin, made up of DNA and proteins such as histones, and the nucleolus. The nucleus functions in storing genetic material in the form of DNA. The nucleus controls gene expression and cell activities. It is the site for RNA synthesis, the transcription, and the nucleolus found within the nucleus produces ribosomal RNA and assembles the ribosomes. We'll look at another organelle known as a mitochondria. It also has double membranes, an outer mitochondrial membrane and a highly folded inner mitochondrial membrane called the cristae. The mitochondria has the matrix containing enzymes, DNA, and ribosomes. The mitochondria helps to produce energy in the form of ATP via cellular respiration. It regulates apoptosis, also known as programmed cell death, and the mitochondria is well involved in calcium ion storage. Now, if we look at this diagram, which was taken from the link below, it gives us the structure of a cell, and from it we can see the different organelles that are found within the cell. This is the cytoplasm, the fluid-like substance within a cell in which all other organelles are suspended in it. This is the nucleus. Within the nucleus is the nucleolus, the endoplasmic reticulum, the rough endoplasmic reticulum that has a number of ribosomes on its surface, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi apparatus, the Golgi body, the mitochondrium, the vacuole, and the nuclear membrane, the membrane surrounding the nucleus, and the cell membrane itself. The lysosome is also embedded or found suspended within the cytoplasm. Endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum: the rough endoplasmic reticulum that has ribosome-studded surface, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum that lacks ribosomes. Now, the rough endoplasmic reticulum is responsible for protein synthesis and transport, while the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is responsible for lipid synthesis, detoxification of harmful materials in the body, and calcium ion storage, just like the mitochondria. Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is a stack of flattened membranous sac. It helps to modify, to sort, and to package proteins and lipids for secretion or use within the cell. The Golgi apparatus produces lysosomes, and it's involved in glycosylation of lipids and proteins. That's the addition of sugar molecules to proteins as well as lipids. The lysosomes are membrane-bound vesicles containing hydrolytic enzymes, and the lysosomes help in the digestion of macromolecules such as proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates. The lysosomes are responsible for recycling damaged organelles, as seen in autophagy, and they help to protect the cell by digesting foreign materials. They contain hydrolytic enzymes that break down foreign materials. The peroxisome, are small membrane-bound organelles containing oxidative enzymes. They help in the breakdown of fatty acids via beta oxidation. They are responsible also for detoxifying harmful substances. They produce hydrogen peroxide when branch-chain fatty acids or long-chain fatty acids are metabolized within the peroxisomes. Peroxisomes are involved in lipid, amino acid, and purine metabolism. The ribosomes are small non-membranous organelles. They consist of ribosomal RNA and proteins. They are found free floating in the cytoplasm, or they may be found attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. And their major function is for protein synthesis, the translation of messenger RNA into polypeptides. The cytoskeleton. In terms of structure, they are composed of microfilaments known as actin, intermediate filaments, and microtubules. The cytoskeleton helps by providing structural support and maintains cell shape. They facilitate intracellular transport and are involved in cell division and motility. The plasma membrane, it's the outer covering of a cell and is made up of phospholipid bilayer with embedded proteins, cholesterol, and carbohydrates. And the function of the plasma membrane includes regulation of the movement of substances in and out of the cell. The plasma membrane maintains cell integrity and facilitates cell communication through receptors. The chloroplasts are organelles found in plant cells. In terms of structure, they are double membrane. They have double membrane with internal stack of thylakoids in a fluid-filled stroma. The chloroplast contains chlorophyll and its own DNA, and it functions in photosynthesis, a process whereby light energy is converted to glucose, and the byproduct is oxygen. Vacuoles are usually found in plant cells. They are large membrane-bound sacs. They help to store water, nutrients, and wastes. They provide structural support in plant cells and play a major role in intracellular digestion. Now, when we compare plant and animal cells, we discover that certain organelles are common to both. For instance, the nucleus, the mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, the ribosomes, the lysosomes, and the cytoskeletons are found in both plant and animal cells. However, chloroplast, large central vacuole, and cell wall are basically found in plant cells. They are unique to plant cells. In conclusion, cellular organelles are essential for maintaining cellular function and survival. Each organelle has a specific structure suited to its role. Understanding each of these organelles helps us to explore cellular processes and their implication in health and diseases. And now we want to take a short look at prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms. We want to analyze their cellular organization. Now, we'll start with some definition. Prokaryotes are basically simple unicellular organisms lacking a nucleus, and they lack membrane-bound organelles. On the other hand, eukaryotes are complex organisms. They have defined nucleus and they have membrane-bound organelles. Now, it's important to understand the differences in these two types of organisms, because understanding the components that make up the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes helps to explain biological complexity and evolution. Now, the major differences that are found between the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes include in the nucleus. When we're in the prokaryotic organism, the nucleus is absent, while eukaryotic organisms have nucleus. In terms of size, the prokaryotes are small, and the DNA found in prokaryotes are circular in the form of a nucleus, while in the eukaryotes, DNA is linear and is found in the nucleus. The organelles found in the prokaryotes are non-membranous, while organelles found in eukaryotes are membrane-bound. In terms of reproduction, prokaryotes reproduce through binary fission, is an asexual mode of reproduction, while in eukaryotes, reproduction is both asexual and sexual. Examples of prokaryotic organisms include bacteria, while examples of eukaryotic organisms include plants, animals, and fungi. Now, there are specific features that are found in the cell structure of a prokaryotic organism. Cell wall is found in the cell structure of a prokaryotic organism, and the cell wall provides shape and protection. Example is a peptidoglycan found in bacterial cell wall, a plasma membrane that controls the transport of substances in and out of the cell. In prokaryotic organism, you find the cytoplasm containing ribosomes and enzymes for metabolism. A nucleoid, it's a region that contains the DNA, and the flagella for movement, and then the fimbriae for attachment and gene transfer. Thank you very much for listening. Until we see another time, have a good day. Thank you.